Following the flood, the earth was repopulated by Noah's descendants. The initial population distribution involved Noah's three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Shem, Ham, and Japheth each migrated to different regions of the known world. These migrations established the foundation for subsequent population growth and cultural development. The distribution of Noah's sons is a key event in the post-flood era. Japheth's lineage primarily settled in Europe and coastal regions. Key descendants of Japheth include Gomer, Javan, Tubal, and Meshech, also descended from Japheth. Tiras is another notable descendant associated with this lineage. Gomer's lineage is historically linked to regions within Asia Minor. Descendants of Gomer migrated and settled in various parts of Asia Minor. Key figures in Gomer's lineage include Ashkenaz, Japheth, and Togarmah. These descendants played a role in the ancient populations of Asia Minor. Their presence contributed to the cultural and demographic landscape of the area. Javan's lineage includes Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. These descendants of Javan dispersed across the Mediterranean. They settled in various islands throughout the Mediterranean Sea. Additionally, they inhabited the coastal regions surrounding the Mediterranean. Ham's lineage includes the sons Cush, Mizraim, Phut, and Canaan. These descendants of Ham established settlements predominantly in Africa. They also settled in various regions within the Middle East. Thus, the sons of Ham significantly populated both Africa and parts of the Middle East. Cush was a significant figure in ancient Mesopotamian genealogy. Cush's lineage includes Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Rama, and Sabteka. Rama's direct descendants were Sheba and Dedan. Nimrod also descended from Cush and was known as a mighty hunter. Nimrod founded several kingdoms in Shinar, including Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh. These kingdoms represent early centers of power and civilization in Mesopotamia. Assyria's territorial expansion began from the land of Shinar. Ashur led the expansion, marking a significant period of growth. Nineveh became one of the primary cities established during this expansion. Rehoboth, Ir, Kala, and Rezin were also built, solidifying Assyria's presence. Mizraim's lineage populated ancient Egypt. Descendants include Ludim, Anamim, and Lehabim. Further descendants are Naphtuhim, Pathrusim, and Casluhim. The Philistines and Caphtorim also originate from Mizraim's line through Casluhim. Canaan's firstborn was Sidon, marking the beginning of his lineage. Heth was also among the descendants of Canaan. The Jebusites and Amorites are listed as descendants inhabiting Canaan. Additional descendants include Girgasites, Hivites, Archites, Sinites, Arvadites, Zemarites, and Hamathites, all residing in the land of Canaan. The Canaanite borders extended from Sidon in the north. The territory included the area near Gaza. The borders also encompassed the region towards Sodom and Gomorrah. Admah, Zeboim, and Lasha were within the Canaanite geographical territory. Shem's lineage expanded into the Middle East and adjacent territories. Significant individuals among Shem's descendants include Elam and Asher. Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram are also key figures in Shem's line. These descendants played a role in the early populations of the Middle East. Aram's lineage is marked by 4 prominent descendants. These descendants are identified as Uz, Hol, Gether, and Mash. Each of these figures played a role in populating specific regions. These regions were primarily located within the geographical area of Aram. Additionally, some descendants settled in territories surrounding Aram. Thus, Aram's influence extended both directly and indirectly through his offspring. Arphaxad is the father of Salah. Salah is the father of Eber. Eber has 2 sons, Peleg and Joktan. Peleg's lifetime is associated with a significant division of the earth. Joktan is the other son of Eber, alongside Peleg. Joktan's lineage extends through various descendants, each contributing to the demographic landscape. Key descendants of Joktan include Almadad, Shelef, and Hazarmaveth, marking significant family branches. Further notable descendants are Jerah, Hadaram, and Uzal, expanding the family's presence. Dikla, Obal, and Abimael also descend from Joktan, adding to the diversity of the lineage. Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab complete the list of Joktan's primary descendants. These descendants primarily settled and inhabited various regions within Arabia. The settlements of Joktan's descendants are geographically defined. Their dwelling extends from Mesha. The spread continues towards Sephar. Sephar is described as a mount of the east. This indicates the direction of their territorial expansion. The world map illustrates the geographical distribution of nations. These nations and regions are populated by the descendants of Noah's sons. This distribution highlights the diversification of humanity. This diversification occurred after the flood. The map visually represents the post-Diluvian repopulation of the Earth. It showcases the spread of different peoples across various continents and regions.